No, yeah, it looks good. No one can tell that it's good. Okay, yeah, we are. Everything all right? What's you fucking kidding me, man? We went live. Why are you pointing to MovieBot? What about MovieBot? Okay. All right. Okay. Phone. Okay. Yeah. No. You're. God, this is so fucking annoying, man. Like, just. Have, I think your little fucking robot turned my sound off. No, that's not. That's not. No. Come on. Why would MovieBot do that? Because he doesn't like me. That is not true. Why would no? Come on, MovieBot. Tell Zach how you feel about him. Have you tried turning your computer off and turning it back on again? Okay. Have you tried that with MovieBot? Ha ha ha. No, you turn your shit off, and then I will. All right. He's offline. Are you happy? Is that?
Can you hear me?
That's a coincidence.
Oh,
that's not
weird.
That's
yeah, must be a coincidence.
I'm booting him back up. That has no.
It's
that's
not
nothing.
Malfunctioning robot that hates me.
Big movie canon. We watched Sleepaway Camp this week. MovieBot, play a song.
We watch movies and we talk movies and we load movies into a really big gun and shoot it onto the internet. Big movie canon.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Did that say featuring MovieBot at the end? Brian, sorry. We probably should have this conversation off air, but you got to talk to me before you make changes to the title card.
I didn't make that change to the title card.
Mom and Dad, I've been at a sleepaway camp for almost 3 weeks, and I'm getting very scared.
Welcome to Sleepaway Camp. Someone is watching you.
Hey, Baba, remote!
Someone is waiting for you. Someone wants to scare you to death. Sleepaway Camp. You won't be coming home.
Sleepaway Camp.
To Sleepaway Camp.
1983. Zach, cannot wait to hear what you made of this movie.
Before we get into Sleepaway Camp, I just have to know, what's with the fake background?
It's no fake, huh? What? We're in my laboratory with my robot. There's no. It's nothing fake here.
Brian, that's clearly one of those fake backdrops. It's glitching around your head.
Zach, it's fucking real. Can we move the fuck on? What'd you think of Sleepaway Camp?
Okay, we're not done talking about this.
Nothing to talk about. We're in my secret basement laboratory with my robot friend.
I happen to know that's not what MovieBot looks like. I'm not trying to antagonize him because he's already got a problem with me, but...
What'd you think of Sleepaway Camp?
I didn't hate it. You thought I was going to hate it. I didn't hate it.
I kind of thought you were going to hate it.
No.
Yeah, it's sort of hard to hate. I think it's too it's got too much moxie, you know?
There's substance there, if that's you know?
I agree. I agree. I know what you mean. My history with this movie this is a long time favorite. I worked in a movie theater as a teenager, right? And there was an older guy who was also working at the theater and knew I was into movies and he was into schlocky shit. And he just came into work one day with this giant stack of burned DVDs, and so for me, and I just plowed my way through that, and that's how I saw Cannibal Holocaust for the first time. And that's how I saw this for the first time, just alone on my portable DVD player in my room. And I quickly was like, what the fuck did you just show me? So arguably, actually, my love of schlock crap could at least partially come from seeing this movie for the first time. I saw it at a very early date with my wife. A local rep theater was playing it. I love it. I love this fucking
sweetheart.
Movie. What's that?
I said, you fucking sweetheart.
Yeah.
I honestly, a lot of schlocky stuff is like bad stuff is boring. This was boring. I was watching the whole time.
And man, for schlock, I think that is the that's about all you can hope for, is I wasn't bored, which I can't say for Friday the 13th.
Right. And I will say, I'm sure we're going to talk about this later, but the cast of young unknowns I thought was actually pretty good. I know people probably think I'm joking, but I thought they were pretty damn good.
I know what you mean, especially for like what this is.
Yeah.
So the movie, of course, Sleepaway Camp, filmed for $350,000, which is more money in 1982 than it is now, but still not a lot of money by like even Friday the 13th standards. Director Robert Hiltzik partially funded this with some inheritance he came into, and it did actually turn out to be a pretty good business decision. We will get into that.
There's a running theme so far with these camp movies, which is cheap. They're cheap.
Yes.
To film camp movies.
Which is funny. Of Meatballs and Sleepaway Camp are two interesting. A lot of actual kids around the camp. Outdoors. These are hard. This is hard to do. These are not like, famously, one of the rules of filmmaking is not work with children. But both movies made absolutely on the cheap by not for young upstart filmmakers. So Hiltzik was about 25. He had recently graduated from NYU and had the general idea of saw Friday the 13th and was like, I can fucking do that.
Yeah.
Which is,
he was like, hold my boiling water.
It turned out to be a great fucking call, though, because this worked out for just about everybody involved. So let's go through the movie. Let's watch it together, theoretically. Okay, so a young Angela is on a small boat with her father and brother on some New York lake.
The Long Island accents are a dead giveaway.
It's some of the biggest. There's something this kid on this boat says that is so wildly just straight out of The Sopranos. So also on this lake, unfortunately, there are kids in a speedboat. They're not paying attention. They're not looking where they gotta go. And the
what
little
I like
boat
about
here,
it is if you ran into a boat you didn't see, that's one thing. But the boat is right next to land. You'd have to be heading towards land for a while.
These kids fucked up, dude. They weren't paying attention. They were not being safe on the water. So our boat tipped over. Our father, daughter, and son here have tipped over after some rascal behavior on the lake. And oh no, disaster strikes. The father is killed. The brother is killed. Only Angela survives. And she is sent to live with her aunt and her cousin, Ricky. Shooting took place between September and October of 1982. The fall foliage, the clearly not summer leaves, will give that away.
This is where the first time I tried to watch this, I think last year, this is where I turned it off because Aunt Martha was a little too much for me.
Aunt Martha, last time I watched this shit, MovieBot was... There would have been a good bit for MovieBot to have here that I do not presently have loaded up, unfortunately. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
I think it's MovieBot's fault. It's
MovieBot's fault. It's not my fault. It's just do fucking better next time, okay? Moving on. So Aunt Martha is, how would you describe Aunt Martha to someone who hasn't seen this film?
Oh God, I don't know. She's dialed up to 11. I thought it was bad acting the first time, and then the second time I kind of realized it maybe still is a little bit, but she's going for big.
I'm not sure in this character where the bad acting begins and where the bad acting ends and just the absolutely devastatingly terrifying performance begins. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little staring into a void, and like, all right, within that void, if acting is creating in some sort of way, what you created deeply terrified me. I was really stoned the last time I watched this movie, and it gave me a legit fucking panic attack.
You had a bad trip.
I had a bad, it was literally staring into a void. Something, the created Aunt Martha looked back at me, and I did not like it. Didn't like it. We turned the movie off. I've seen this movie many times, and it's still, that's the power of Sleepaway Camp. That's why you can't disregard Sleepaway Camp. Aunt Martha's played by Desiree Gould. Prior to this, she'd done some theater and some very small appearances on soap operas like One Life to Live and Love of Life. She retired from acting shortly after this film. Maybe not the most surprising thing. She became a very successful real estate agent in the Long Island area, had a very long career. She did return to acting in 2006, mostly doing extra work. She can be seen in movies like Morning Glory, The Switch, and the 2011 Arthur remake starring Russell Brand. She died in 2021 at age 76.
R.I.P. I've seen 2 out of 3 of
Ripped
those
to one of the
movies.
horror greats.
Yeah, I don't remember her being in them, but next time I'll look out.
Yeah. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find
it would be funny if she was dressed as Aunt Martha.
That, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is just that woman. This is Ricky.
That would be a good Halloween costume, actually. Look at that thing.
That'd be a great Halloween costume. I am slightly confused by Aunt Martha being her, Ricky being a pretty chill Bart Simpson kid.
Pretty level-headed.
Right. Father appears to be a pretty level-headed. Angela's father appeared to be a pretty level-headed guy. And she's a doctor. So, like, which...
Wait, Martha's a doctor.
Martha is a doctor.
Ooh.
There is a bit here that I caught that on all the times I've seen this movie, I either, if I've caught it before, I forgot. But she hands the kids the physicals that they need for camp, and she says, "I filled these out myself, so wasn't that nice of me? Don't let anybody know that. That wouldn't do at all."
Yes, yeah, I noticed that for sure.
I did not catch that, and that's where she even throws out, like, even though I am a doctor. I love Aunt Martha.
Is this a broken home and Ricky is mostly raised by the dad? Is that what's going on? Like,
I can only assume. It's I believe there will be a line later that her husband left her.
Ricky, top 3 most likable characters in the movie.
Definitely. We fucking love Ricky. No problems with Ricky. Just an absolute goddamn angel. Deserves the world. I'm sure he's gonna have a great summer. So Angela and Ricky arrive at Camp Arawak. Ricky's popular enough among his age group. Like I said, it's kind of it's a chill Bart Simpson kind of thing going on. A little bit of a prankster, but a good kid, good solid kid.
Yeah.
Angela is quiet and shy.
She doesn't speak at all.
No, and the bullies kind of begin to flag that quickly. We also have a gratuitous baseball scene somewhere in the early mix of camp here, and we have so much to talk about here. Should we bring up the outfits?
Yes, I was going to say last week we wore Hawaiian shirts for meatballs. This week I'm wearing the shortest shorts imaginable.
Me too.
You can't see them.
Yeah.
But they're so tight. I have a wedgie. Just it's terrible.
I kind of like it. I kind of hope these come back.
Yeah, the fashion is it's very gay, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
It's no, but in the way the 80s were, just across the board. It's some of the sluttiest male outfits of all time, right? It's just like dudes in crop tops. Bring back dude midriff. What happened to dude midriff?
It's funny, they're trying to be tough guys too, and then it's like you can't be a tough guy when you're wearing that.
No, but why not? Why not?
Do you have pictures of the outfits?
I do not have anything specific. No, unfortunately.
Okay, I mean, you at home Google sleepaway camp outfits, and it'll come up. Just some of the most in your face male midriff you've ever seen in a motion picture, and it was great. I loved
awesome.
it. If for some reason we get there's no plot in this baseball scene, really. It's just baseball for I guess they beat the douchebags.
They beat some mean kids. There's one of the best lines in the movie is hidden in this bit, which is one of the bully kids says, "Eat shit and die, Ricky." To which Ricky responds, "Eat shit and live, Tim." I don't know that it's Tim, but
Ricky.
Like,
hell yeah.
That's
Ricky.
Hell yeah, Ricky. That's a popular line if you ever see this at a rep theater. That usually gets shouted back out. Because it's a great line. This movie was filmed at Camp Algonquin in upstate New York. Hiltzik attended this camp as a kid. And then speaking of, we spoke about some of these first-timer actors before. Real kids. That's really uncommon among horror movies of this type, or really movies at all. Usually don't want to work with kids. You want to work with adults. That gets around labor laws. Kids usually aren't great actors. It's kind of cool. It's also a little riskier. There's some situations that I don't know children should be in this film. Not just talking about the murders.
I was going to say also it is you do feel it more when kids are getting killed than in
kids
like
get
Friday the 13th
movie.
Where like kids are getting killed.
Right.
Kids, 25-year-old kids.
It's also very much about there's subtext in this movie that I think is not intended, right? I think Hiltzik wrote and directed what he thought would be a trashy fun slasher, and then it is just like, what is it about the awakening of adolescent sexuality?
I wonder how something was intended.
Something
we'll talk about
was intended.
Right. I don't know. That's what I can't wrap my head around this movie. Like how much is intended and how much isn't.
Right.
Probably judging from the career of this guy who made this, it's probably a lot not as much intended.
That's kind of my guess, but in a charming way. I don't think this movie's got a lot of nasty bones. I don't think there's a hateful bone in this movie's body, you know? I don't think. Aside from what was, oh man, this is a really complicated one. This is a complicated one.
Yeah, we have to have that conversation after some things are revealed.
Yes. Okay, so Angela is bullied, especially by Judy and Meg. Judy is a slightly older girl. Meg is the girl who is like her counselor, her in charge of her bunk.
Yeah, and Meg. So Meg is like complaining to the most likable character in the movie, which is Ronnie. He's the
right.
kind of like the lead counselor, I guess. He doesn't own the camp, but he's in
We
charge
love
of all the
Ronnie.
counselors. And Ronnie, when he showed up, he's wearing the shortest shorts you've ever seen
I can't believe I don't have a specific Ronnie shot. That's my
and
bad.
the tightest shirt you've ever seen. The opening title card that I drew, that's what he's wearing in that
Yes.
scene. And so when he walked on, I'm like, oh, this guy's a douchebag. But no, he's the most compassionate person
Pure
in
of
the movie.
heart.
But he's not the brightest because he's like, oh, Angela, you're not eating anything? You feeling homesick? Okay, come back into the kitchen. I'll leave you with this obvious pedophile.
I will leave you with the clear who we introduce in his first thing of just like pedo stuff. I'm a
Literally
lava creep.
licking his lips when the campers arrive.
Gross. Just the nastiest slasher man who's like.
But the creepiest part is the other chefs seem to know. I mean,
Seems,
it's not.
The other guy says, I'm like, they don't even know what you're thinking about. Gross. Report this man to the police.
Oh, shit.
Come on. So yeah, this is our sweet himbo dumbass, New Jersey dumbass, leads Angela right into the jaws of this monster who's about to take his fucking dick out in the walk-in freezer.
Right. Let me leave you here with this guy.
Yeah. So yeah, the camp cook Artie tries to assault her in the walk-in freezer or refrigerator or something. He's stopped by Ricky, who, he's stopped by Ricky. Ricky gets shoved into the shelves, and then they get both told.
Well, the guy's like, if you tell anyone, I'll kill you.
Right. Artie is shortly thereafter taken out of commission after a large pot of boiling water accidentally falls onto him. We see first person through.
He's standing on a stool, kind of leaning over it's because it's high up.
Right.
And then the stool is about to be taken out from under him. He's like, oh, stop that. Why not jump to the side, one or the other side at that point? You just stand there.
That would be a good idea. That would be a lot better.
Let the person
that would be much stronger than what happened to our friend Artie here. Artie had a bad time. Artie had a real bad, just like, oh.
And then after he gets taken away, my favorite part of the movie, the doctor's there. He can't stop talking about how much pain he's in. He's like, yeah. But just to reiterate, Artie is in the most unimaginable pain you could ever think of.
Absolutely,
and they're
goddamn suffering.
Okay, well, you can go. We don't want to report this. Okay, I'll go. But again, one more time, he's in incredible pain right now.
The special effects here on this bit are done by Ed French. This blister effect was you can't see it obviously from the still, but the blister is sort of pulsating as he screams, real nasty. And so Ed French did these effects. The blistering was done by hiding tubing into air bladders. So as he's sitting there on the floor writhing, screaming, air is being pumped into a bladder to look real nasty like that. French worked on over 80 films. Some highlights on his filmography that I noticed are Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, a little film called Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and White Chicks. One of these films is not like the other, but...
Wait, T2, is he the guy who gets killed at the vending machine?
Oh, no, the guy who did the special effects.
Oh, the special effects. I thought you were talking about Artie.
No, Artie sat in a hospital in a lot of pain forever.
So much pain, Brian.
Just an unbelievable amount of scarring.
I can't oversell how much pain he's in.
Multiple takes.
Can you imagine a doctor saying that just to the friends of someone who just got terribly burned? But just so you know, your friend is in incredible pain. You're thinking maybe he didn't feel it because he's in shock. You're wrong. He feels every bit.
Every fucking moment of it. back in the pantry. It took multiple takes of Artie ramming Ricky against the shelving, and that resulted in some real bruising for the actor who played Ricky. So it goes. You got to be safe. You got to be safe out there, guys. Angela has a growing friendship with a boy named Paul, and some campers are boating at night. Camper Kenny ends up getting it. His waterlogged corpse is found in the morning with a snake crawling out of his mouth. Someone's killing all the campers and all the camp staff.
My favorite is this guy who's kind of has a relationship with Angela from the previous slide. There's a scene near the water when they're all swimming except for him and her, and the bullies come over, and he's like, "Oh, look, the bullies are coming back over. I'm gonna go swim and let them bully you."
Yeah.
And he runs off.
Meep, meep, gotta go.
Yeah. Cool.
So let's see. This snake effect is actually, it's a really good little bit. This waterlogged Kenny corpse is found in a canoe washed up on the shore, and then it's a good little hold on the beat, and then the snake crawls out of the mouth. It's good. That was apparently a favorite effect among the crew.
Yeah, that's good.
The actor here is John Dunn. He cut his hand while filming the scene out on the lake and had to go to the hospital. A lot of injuries and very apparently this was a delightful set. Everyone had a really good time. Everyone's got nothing but nice stories, but it happens. I've worked on sets where there's been a couple of hospital trips. It happens. Billy's another bully. Billy goes to the bathroom. Killer jumps a beehive through the window. Though we have to stop at the bees for a second, because apparently this is the slide I chose to talk about Judy and Judy's shirt that says Judy.
Always a good sign when you have a shirt. You're rocking a shirt with your own first name on the front.
Why does Judy have a shirt that says Judy? I don't know. No one else is wearing a shirt with their name on it. I love this. I love Judy. My wife and I were watching this the other night and just shared a spontaneous song about Judy, our summer camp queen. Anyway, bees.
Yeah, this kid who dies, he's in the bathroom stall, and then someone throws a beehive in there, and he just sits there screaming for like 30 seconds. Crawl under.
Yeah, the broomstick went into the stall, so crawl anywhere. Crawl.
Bathroom stalls famously have like a foot of clearance underneath, foot and a half.
There's a way out of there that doesn't involve unless he's like super allergic and one took him out, you know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good. That's a lot of bees. The other day I was mowing my lawn and I ran over a wasp nest, because wasps apparently can nest in the ground, which is cool. And they did not like me mowing over.
Sure.
So that resulted in me sprinting into the house going, fuck, clothes getting thrown off.
Did you get any stings?
Couple dead wasps chasing like on the ground into my shower. Sucked. Hurts.
You get stung a couple times?
What's that? Couple times. All up my legs.
Oh.
Sucked really bad.
That does suck.
And it's one of those things of like, yeah, you know, stings, whatever. It's not as bad as you were afraid of when you were a kid. Still sucks. Still hurts.
But you didn't just stand there and scream while they just stung the shit out of you. So that's good.
I did for the first little bit, but then I survival kicked in. But thank God no one put a broomstick handle in, you know, anywhere near me, because that is like Dracula. I can't go near it. Real bees were used in this scene. Crew members had to wrangle them. I would be shocked if there weren't a couple more stings there. I also thought it was interesting. Hiltzik, the director, storyboarded the entire movie very, very like meticulously, and then ran behind schedule after day one, had to throw it all away. Because that's working on a tiny movie for $350,000. You're not gonna storyboard your whole fucking movie.
What do you mean? That saves you money.
What's that?
So that saves you time. So you're not showing up day of and being like, "What are we shooting?"
Yeah, and that's what they ended up doing anyway. um, so Meg plans a date with Mel, who runs the camp. She showers before dinner, where she has a knife dragged down her back from behind the wall. Mel thinks Ricky is responsible.
We gotta stop. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This is Meg.
this is Meg.
I don't know who this actress is, but she should have won an Academy Award for this performance. And I'm not kidding.
Great. She's great.
Because she convinces us, the audience, that she really, really wants to fuck this disgusting old man. She's so eager to have intercourse with that guy right there. And he doesn't have like, I don't think he's got something over her. He doesn't have money.
Nope.
He's not,
Nope.
She's just stoked to go get it on with the corrupt, cigar chomping owner of this camp,
who's trying to cover up many murders now at this point.
Yes, even though 3 people have died.
Mel here is played by Mike Kellen. He's a respected veteran actor. He starred as Willie Miller on the 60s sitcom The Wackiest Ship in the Army, which is the most 60s title for a sitcom ever.
Yeah.
I believe it's also a Jack Lemmon movie, which was turned into a sitcom that he starred. He was also nominated for a Tony for the musical Pipe Dream. This was his final role. Sleepaway Camp.
All right.
The corrupt camp owner who wanted to fuck Meg.
Meg wanted to fuck him too.
Who Meg wanted to fuck. And now Meg's dead. So that's what you get from that. So hey everyone, don't fuck Mel. Don't fuck Mel, you fucking nasty freaks.
To be clear, Meg is, I believe, college aged.
Correct.
So
I believe so as well.
It is creepy, but not a crime that
Right.
they wanted to have intercourse.
Not illegal, just creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Angela has a little romantic scene with her friend Paul, and we have some of Angela's awakening sexuality spurs back some strange flashbacks of her father and his boyfriend.
Is that her father?
That's her father.
Oh, I was like, I thought it was just 2 random dudes making out and 2 kids laughing at him.
No, this is because we see this man, this boyfriend, also in the opening segment on the boat.
He's on the beach. Gotcha.
Right. I do love that after this boating act, and granted it was the 80s, we don't know their situation in a lot of ways, or even what legality that would be, but I do love that this guy's boyfriend and kid get killed, and the other kid like, fuck, not my kid, go to your aunt, gotta go.
Well, and then I don't know if you have a slide, but the kids, Angela and her brother, are watching them giggling.
Yes, I do not have that.
And put a pin in this because I want to talk about what the hell this means later on when we find out the big reveal.
There's these scenes here are kind of, every time we get a flashback, they're kind of spooky, right? The set, the walls of the sets are taken out, so it's just black, right? It's just like subject in bare minimum framing, very dreamlike in a weird way.
Dreamlike and cheap.
Certainly cheap, but effective.
Very effective.
We get a thing here of the kids are laughing, and then there's another shot of the kids on a bed together. The bed is circling. The kids are just sort of pointing at each other, which is weird. I don't know if it was supposed to be something else that we simply is not allowed to shoot onto film. I don't know. Well, let's talk more about it. It's weird. It's a weird movie. So that's what I have for that. Oh, now we gotta go to Judy. Poor Judy. My summer camp queen.
Judy may be the least likable character in the movie. Still, no, besides the pedophile.
Pedophile's pretty bad.
Did not deserve this.
No. This is as you can see, Judy's got that curling iron there. That curling iron, we see it sort of just go. We see it go where roughly phallic shaped things, maybe hot phallic shaped things, maybe shouldn't go. You are
That's
absolutely
an appropriate
right, Movie Bot.
reaction. An appropriate reaction. We don't see it, to be clear. It's kind of implied.
Right. This shot is too horrible even for this movie to show. Chaos.
I'm surprised that the doctor didn't pop up when everyone is finding the body. Like, she was in incredible pain when that
Her
happened.
vagina is sealed shut forever.
And she's incredible. I can't reiterate enough how much pain she was in.
Just
when
through
this
the
occurred.
window. Like Angela asks Paul to join her down by the lake as chaos is breaking out around the camp. Many deaths are discovered. And Mel, who is currently chasing and like beating the shit out of Ricky because he thinks Ricky's killing all these kids. Not really clear why that is to me. Mel then gets an arrow through the neck.
All the people who are bullying Angela are dying, and he's been standing up for Angela and getting into fights. Whoa, spoiler.
I know, spoilers.
Spoiler. Getting into fights. And so he's like, I know it was you, kid. You murdered the 21-year-old that I was gonna creepily have sex with.
Right. Felissa Rose is 13 in this movie. She was too young to actually go see the movie when it came out.
No shit. Good.
So now we're going to get into the big twist of the movie. The real, if you know one thing about Sleepaway Camp, you probably know the end of the movie, right? And
before the reveal, we do discover a bunch of children have been butchered in their sleeping bags.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Ooh,
I have
rough.
branching that under chaos ensues, many dead bodies are discovered.
Yes. I thought that was pretty brutal, man.
It's pretty rough. It's pretty fucking rough. There are sometimes people have tried to like kind of reevaluate this as like a revenge story. Like, oh, Angela's always kind of right in who she's killing. Nope. That one don't work. That one doesn't work.
No. Only maybe the first few, and then
right.
Like, nah. I'll give you the pedophile. You can have the pedophile.
You can have the pedophile. We'll throw
by
that
the way,
out.
Was in extreme pain.
Yeah. So I do want to say, the end of this movie is certainly coming from an interesting place. That has to do with gender. And I would maybe take a look at all of the trans writers and creators out there who have much to say about this movie in interesting ways. It's been sort of reclaimed by the LGBT community in ways I do not think the film intends. That's sort of out of our ballpark, right, to talk about at any sort of length. But I highly recommend. There's a lot of good discussions around what the fuck is up with this ending. So Angela is found by the lake, naked, holding Paul's severed head. It is revealed in the flashback.
Oh, that's so creepy. That image. Oh.
It's revealed in the flashback that Angela is actually Peter, the boy sibling. Aunt Martha, we get another one of those creepy dreamlike flashbacks with like half the set in the dark, and Aunt Martha is just like, we already have a boy, and that won't do it all. Wouldn't you be a nice little girl, Peter?
So she forces this child to be a girl.
Right.
Yes. And then, see, I'm torn. It's hard not to take offense because this boy who is forced to be a girl is screaming like the T-1000 at the end of Terminator 2.
It's an animalistic.
I'm
is
a
a
monster.
Haunting image. Like, if you don't know this is coming, this is like just I'm alone in my room. I'm 16 years old. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you allowed to put in movies? Because it's this apparently.
I know. I didn't know that they were going to show that stuff. And the creepiest part, and I didn't realize till later, is that is not actually her. That is a prosthetic. It's a mask of
That
her
is a
face.
mask, yes.
That's why it's so fucking creepy.
It's so fucking wild.
See,
and
isn't that creepier than CGI? It doesn't look
so much creepier. It also, I noticed, I watched it on Tubi this time. I've seen this in a theater. I've seen it, like I said, on shitty DVD rips. It's in high definition. That mask looks way worse than it's ever looked for me before. This is the first time I've ever really flogged like mask. It's never looked that bad before. Which is
see, I didn't pick up on it being a mask until, I mean, I'm
maybe
not surprised.
I've seen it so many times then, you know, it maybe it doesn't pick up then. Because it's such a what the fuck is happening kind of scene, you know?
Oh man, because she's been killing people, but she's basically held her shit together and is still acting like a human being. And
Right.
suddenly here she's
this scene here with the full frontal nudity is an anonymous college student got shaved down, did a bunch of shots, put the mask on, and hung dong holding a knife, and that's how they got this shot.
no wonder she's built a little
Yeah,
bit
right.
more
Just
than
suddenly,
she is in
like,
the rest of the
just a
movie.
jacked 13-year-old girl. So the movie, this is the final shot, which is also terrifying. Like, the mask is
See, that's
terrifying.
her.
This is also very scary.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
And this is what we freeze frame. The movie grossed $11 million, which is
That's
30
nuts.
times its budget. It outgrows Yentl in New York movie theaters, the Barbra Streisand movie.
It's insane that it didn't get a sequel quicker.
I know, right? It does seem like, yeah, why not? Like, cheap to make, made money. But
Maybe they figured you couldn't top that reveal, you know.
it probably also was critically reviled.
But so was Friday the 13th. No one
I
was
guess
like,
that's
this is
true, right?
Yeah.
It gained cult status mostly on its VHS release. Hitzik, the director, was unaware that it had kind of built a cult following until in 2000 he was asked to record a DVD commentary, and he was like, "For that? What? Okay."
Love that.
Which is sort of sweet. He came back and directed its 2008 sequel, Return to Sleepaway Camp, which we will discuss momentarily. So that's, well, we'll talk about that title card. We'll talk about that in a minute. So that's Sleepaway Camp. Any thoughts before we move on to the rest of the Sleepaway Camp-averse?
Yeah, let's talk about. We agree they weren't making this as like a trans text.
No,
probably.
I think it was just, you know, keeping in mind it's the 1980s, so basically everything's fucked up. I think it hits, like I said, it's just supposed to be a shocking ending. It was he thought of the end, he thought of the beginning, and then he filled it in from there. And it was a shocking ending. It still sort of is.
What is the implication? What is the movie trying to say? So, like, what is the implication of the scene where she sees her dad making out with the guy? Is it homosexuality will drive you insane? I don't think so.
I don't think so
like
either.
Being forced to be something you're not, or is it like the homophobia built in?
Part of the kind of like trans horror fans reclaiming the movie, I think, is a lot of being forced to live as a gender identity that you were not drives you fucking insane.
Right,
is certainly an interesting take, you know?
I mean, that's kind of there. What is the purpose of her seeing her dad?
I don't
make out with
know.
another
I do think it's buttered a little bit with like her own awakening sexuality, right? And as her sexuality
Right.
awakens, she goes fucking nuts. But no, I don't know what the point of like gay dad, gay dad, gay dad, like creepy flashback scene means, especially as like these two are earlier in the film. They're there, and depicted as warm, likable people. You
Right.
know. So yeah, I don't really know. And isn't
Fear
that
of
interesting?
societal judgment, of
Maybe.
getting laughed at the way they were laughing at their dad,
Ooh, isn't that
Of-
interesting?
of not be yeah. There's something there. A smarter person than me will. I'm sure there's YouTube videos
But I think
on it.
that's the power of the cinema, right? And also why good art is, and I don't necessarily think Sleepaway Camp is good art, but I do think it is art.
Absolutely.
But the way the message can kind of go beyond, and maybe should go beyond whatever the intention was.
Right.
In the way that, like, did that make you feel something? Does that
Right.
confuse you or like make you think about something? Then art's kind of doing its job, you know?
Right.
Whether you were repulsed by something, thrown off, or just sort of confused.
I
That's
don't
heat, baby. That's heat.
I don't want to throw you off, but you keep morphing into your clearly fake background, Brian.
It's MovieBot liked it, and this is how he wants to be represented on the show right
Okay,
now.
that's
And that's
fine.
it's
That's fine. Just admit.
I don't know why you just gotta
that's-
keep calling it out. You can just let it
Why
be.
did you
You
have
can
to
just let
lie
anything
about
fucking
it?
be. It's just
Just 'cause
he's
the
in a
people
box
are-
over here, and he would like to be seen over here on
Well,
the
then
show.
build him that way. Here's the thing, Brian. I'm fine with MovieBot wanting to be seen how he wants to be seen, but just don't lie to the audience, because then they're going to think he's not a real robot.
It's
you're like,
not.
Here's MovieBot. This is what he is.
It's not a lie. It's just they can't tell. They can't tell. You know, I think you would learn to like MovieBot more and the whole MovieBot experience if you just talk to him more. Give any like good, interesting philosophical questions for him, or like.
Okay, I asked him last week and I got kind of a weird answer. So I'll ask him again. How does it feel to be in existence, to be alive?
Shut up! We'll shut the fuck up! Put him down! I'm warning you! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up!
So the lady who played Judy, my summer camp queen, in 2014, 2011, apparently made a short film about Judy, and we're gonna watch the trailer for Judy.
Great.
Jamie, your father is talking to you.
You don't disrespect me in my house, you little bitch! 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 Bitch!
How? You're even dumber than you look. Fuck you, bitch. Bitches like you make me sick. You never listen to anyone. Certainly not when your daughter asks for help. It's just so embarrassing.
Make sure you call me.
Oh, I'll definitely get a hold of you.
Crazy shit, bitch!
Shut up! Oh, I can't catch your breath.
So I think I need to get that Sleepaway Camp Blu-ray.
Does it explain how she survived the?
I am under the impression there's a supernatural case here. It's like
Interesting. Interesting.
Judy is perhaps a beautiful, wonderful ghost. That's
Ooh,
my
or
hope.
a twin.
Or a
Also
twin.
named Judy.
Also
Yeah.
named Judy. That'd be great. I see no problems here. Sleepaway Camp has a number of sequels. And Zach, I would love to tell you about them if that's okay with you.
Excellent. Let's do it.
Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers, comes out in 1988. This is a direct-to-video sequel. And here's the thing, more direct-to-video sequels should be good, because this movie is great.
It made $11 million. Why are we going direct to video?
I know.
Like
I don't.
When Disney refused to do theatrical sequels for most of it, Aladdin went direct to video. Aladdin 2.
That's it.
Lion
That's it.
King
It's
2.
too pristine. It's too. You don't want to damage that brand too hard.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see here. Sorry, I got to get to my notes. Angela is back. She is now a camp counselor with a new identity. She's now played by Pamela Springsteen, the real life younger sister of Bruce Springsteen, just to make this the most New Jersey.
Go.
So the general vibe of these movies, they become much more traditional slashers. Just they follow Angela at summer camp, where she works, and she's killing campers who behave immorally. She's suddenly become like the morality police. It wants to preserve a pure camp experience. Drugs,
the call's coming
swearing,
from inside the house,
breaking
buddy.
the rules. A girl gets killed in the toilet. It's great. She gets shoved in the toilet, and Angela stabs her into it. It's really good. Sleepaway Camp 2, I think, is good. If I've seen it several times at this point. It's good background noise kind of stuff. Like, be working on something, and then you can look up when she kills somebody, and then zone back out when she's not. That kind of thing. Sleepaway Camp 2 was filmed simultaneously with Sleepaway Camp 3.
About the Back to the Future 2 and 3 situation.
Yes, except Back to the Future 2 and 3 probably had more than $1 million between the two movies. And I think they spent it all on 2. I've had fun with Sleepaway Camp 3 Teenage Wasteland in the past, but it is like all the good stuff kind of made it into 2, and 3 is just sort of here's more not as good stuff. It picks up immediately where Sleepaway Camp 2 left off. Angela acquires a new identity, joins a new camp that is experimenting with rich kids and delinquents living together at camp. It's basically 2, but not as good. It, once again, throw it on in the background. There's some laughs, but it is what it is. Apparently, the MPA censored this one very heavily. There's a couple of bits that got cut out that have never been restored. There are uncut bootlegs you can maybe find at conventions, but there's no. I'm sure someone who's good at internet stuff can track it down. But there is no official release of the uncut version.
We want it, Brian. We want it.
We want it. We deserve it.
Release the uncut cut.
This then moves us on to the weird. There's the best kill is probably with the first kill. Someone gets killed in a trash compactor. The trash truck compactor. It's good. And then
at a camp.
What's that?
At a camp.
Angela needs to get a new identity.
Gotcha.
We're now moving into the strange case of Sleepaway Camp for the Survivor. This is a little weird or a little unfair to put on this list. Basically, it was intended as a proper sequel, a proper Sleepaway Camp 4 in 1992. The budget collapsed. The company that was making it went bankrupt. Only 30 minutes were filmed. The cast and crew hoped that this would be a minor speed bump, and then, of course, it never picked back up. Eventually, the footage was recovered, the 30 minutes of existing footage, and it was in 2012 padded out with like archival footage from the previous 3 movies. And then so all of the kill set pieces are from the previous movies. With occasional interstitial of like terrible quality footage. Like the movie looks like this, not a fucking
Oh no.
It's truly barely a movie, an actual waste of your time outside of unless you are an absolute nasty freak who needs to completely see all of the Sleepaway Camp movies like your boy. So we follow a new character named Allison who is mysteriously haunted by flashbacks and dreams of Angela. Spoiler, she's Angela.
Oh.
So 2012 that was put out. Before that, so 1992 they filmed that half hour. 2012 that was then thrown together into whatever the fuck this was to sell a DVD, I guess. In between that and 2008, we saw Return to Sleepaway Camp. This is the return of the writer-director of Sleepaway Camp in the we're going to ignore the other sequel. You know what I mean?
Yes, and the return of Ronnie.
The return of Ronnie, the return of Ricky, and the return of Angela all billed as the main kind of point of seeing this. So good news is that if that's why you checked out this movie, you get to mostly deal with this kid on the left.
Oh, no.
Just this shitty fucking dirtbag, right? Who we mostly follow. Sucks. Is the most unlikable fucking dork ever. Return to Sleepaway Camp mostly follows the original movie. Shitty, annoying kid at camp gets bullied a lot. People are mysteriously dying. There is a cop that is trying to solve the murders. The cop is a little strange, a little bumbling, has one of those, when someone's smoking and they talk like a robot because they have all the... Yeah. A little strange, little upsetting. So bully kids, murders of summer camp, strange cop trying to solve. A head gets dunked into a deep fryer. There's a barbed wire fence kill, and a penis gets tied to a horse and then ripped off. Pretty good.
You know what? If you let that happen, that's on you.
That's on you. Best dick-related kill in a movie is actually Urban Legends 3, Bloody Mary. A dude pees on a fence and then his head explodes. An electric fence. And the current runs through, his head explodes. It was great. I fucking love it. Let's see here. So we have this cop who, guess what? The cop is Angela.
Yes, the original.
Yes. And then Return to Sleepaway Camp ends much the same way with Angela, just growling. It's not very good, unfortunately. Robert Hiltzik has expressed he would like to make Sleepaway Camp 3, but last we heard of that was around 2008, so I don't think it's happening. Unfortunately, not great. Kind of fun for the novelty, but you mostly got to deal with other characters you don't care about, and then old versions of the characters you did see in the last. It's not good. It's not good. That's it. That's all there is to it. Sleepaway Camp sequels.
We're just waiting for that David Gordon Green reboot.
Yeah. Do it, coward. What do you say? What do you say we take a quick break and then we'll get into the back half of the show. We will do our letterbox stuff and our games.
Sounds good.
Great. Hi, everybody. We're back. We're doing
back,
it. We'll
baby.
smooth all this stuff out. We're figuring it out as we go. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it, Zach. I'm not worried about it.
Is Movie Bot in charge of that stuff, or are you in charge of that stuff?
That's MovieBot, baby.
Okay, well, I'm not saying anything.
So, should we pull out a game?
Yeah, let's play a game. Okay,
You
so
remind
if you're
everybody
new to the
with some of
show-
the fun
yeah.
stuff in here.
If you're new to the show, every week we play a different game in theory. The last 2 weeks we've played What Did Leonard Maltin Think, but there's a lot of other good stuff
Which is a
in
great game.
here. Yeah, like Stupid Fan Theory. Let's see. What if Shakespeare wrote it?
Come on, we could have a lot of fun with that one.
That's going to be great. Sweaty Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Yeah. Which real life serial killer would have most enjoyed this movie?
I have some opinions on that one, actually.
Yeah. No shit. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's get-
Can't wait. Let's get it. Let's see what happens.
All right. What did Leonard Maltin think? Brian, we gotta.
Wait. Zach,
Can
we
we-
said
can
we
we-
do it. We do it legit. If we're gonna do it legit, we got to do it, right?
Okay. We'll
we
do
can't.
it
Like, there's
again.
no point in pulling it out of the fucking mug if we're not gonna do it. If we don't, when we pull it out of the fucking mug.
For sure. I'm just saying maybe next week we come up with a different way to select because. All right. Anyway, let's do it. It's fine.
The mug. I like the mug.
What did Leonard Maltin think?
Anyway, what did Leonard Maltin think?
Did this movie rule or stink? What did Leonard Maltin think?
Would you please explain the Leonard Maltin movie guide?
Yes. When we were growing up, if you wanted to know if a movie was good or not or what, unless you saw the review when it first came out, you had to have one of these movie guide books. Leonard Maltin's was the #1 movie guidebook. It has reviews of pretty much every movie ever made, featuring star rating and a little blurb about the movie. Let me just pull up Sleepaway. Oh no, Maltin. Say it ain't so.
Oh boy.
There's no review for Sleepaway Camp. Luckily, I have a backup plan in such an event. While Leonard Maltin was the #1 movie guide, the second most popular one was Video Hound's Golden Movie Retriever, baby.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Okay.
I don't know this one at all.
Yeah. So basically the same thing as Leonard Maltin's, only instead of stars, we're using bones, baby.
Oh, baby. Why doesn't Leonard Maltin have a fucking review of this movie? It was theatrically
know.
released.
I don't know. I
It
think
was
he probably knew.
It made 30 times its budget.
There is one difference because Maltin famously as bomb 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 stars as an option. This one has woof is the bottom, woof, no stars. And then you do have a 1-star option. And then 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5.
I'm so screwed here, dude. Like I got Maltin on Maltin's a bomb on this, you know? Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Leonard Maltin hates this fucking movie. I don't know Video Hounds tasted fucking all.
You're gonna learn here. Okay, take a guess.
Okay, I'm gonna take a fucking swing. Video Hound? Video Hound, I think this wasn't critically well received. It sort of it built up a fan base later on video. The ending is pretty wild. Pretty wild what happens in that the end of that fucking movie, which is pretty memorable.
It's a man.
Thank you, MovieBot.
Yeah, I did like that one, MovieBot. Good job.
Okay, I'm gonna say cheap is brought up. I'm gonna say mostly talks about the shocking ending. I'm gonna say 2 stars.
2 stars out of 4. Two bones. They don't do
2
stars.
bones.
2 bones.
2 bones. 2 bones.
Out of
2
4.
bones.
Okay.
Which I think is a fair. I think it's a fair. I'm gonna go. This is a fair analysis of Sleepaway Camp.
Okay. And I will say most of the blurbs are as long, if not longer, than Leonard's blurbs.
Wow.
But there's an exception here for this one. Okay. Actually, Brian, will you advance one slide, please? There we go, baby. There we go. That's
Movie
the
Hound.
movie. That's the video hound right there, baby.
Video
the golden
Hound.
movie retriever. Let's go. Okay. Sleepaway Camp, 1983, rated R. Directed by Robert Hiltzik, starring Mike Kellen, Jonathan Tiersten, Felissa Rose, Christopher Colette, Robert Earl Jones. Crazed killer hacks away at the inhabitants of a peaceful summer camp in this run-of-the-mill slasher.
Run of the mill? How fucking dare you?
One bone.
Wow, bummer.
Now here's the thing. If you want to give this one bone, I get it. That's fine. That's your taste.
Right.
I have to challenge you on peaceful summer camp. Not really.
Nope. There's a pedophile in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's all douchebags fighting each other, constantly pranking and trying to fight. Also, run-of-the-mill slasher. This is anything but run-of-the-mill. Okay, movie.
This is
hound.
a lunatic movie for crazy people.
Yes, I don't think. Look, if one bone, I get it. But that little blurb is nonsense. Hey,
No.
for funsies, do you want to guess what bone rating Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 got? Because they're both in here.
Oh, wow. Video Hound, you get it. I'm gonna say 3's a woof. 2's also one bone.
3 is a woof. You got that
Yeah.
one. 2, 1.5 bones.
Wow. It does have a
Yeah,
couple of really funny little
A
kill set
beautiful
pieces.
camp counselor is actually a bloodthirsty, murdering madwoman, sequel to the 1983 slasher Sleepaway Camp. 82 minutes. Ooh, love that runtime.
Oh, it's honestly a little boring, but the Japanese title for Sleepaway Camp 2 is Lady Jason Hell Camp. Which
I
is
fucking love that.
so fucking good.
I mean,
so
why
fucking good.
don't we have a Lady Jason Hell Camp in the Jason universe already?
That should just be. I mean, we do. It's Sleepaway Camp 2. Well, that was what did Leonard Maltin think?
Video Hound edition.
Video Hound edition, of course. Woof woof, baby. It's a big book. Woof woof. Let's see. I guess we should do Letterboxd, all of our Letterboxd cleanup, and then we should reveal the finale of our Summer Camp-a-Thon.
Ooh, yeah.
And then get out of here for the night. Okay. I'm gonna screen share all of my transitions. Have gone so smooth. And now this is gonna go also smooth. Gonna stop sharing the screen that I was sharing. Gonna share a new screen with Letterboxd.
I thought at the end of the song we would be on Letterboxd. That would have been the move.
That would have been really good.
Well, we got to give it a review first before we do lists, right?
Yes, correct. Okay, I'm just fixing my window. I know this is a very professional stream. All right, so let's log Sleepaway Camp.
SLE. Good job.
My keyboard wasn't working.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah.
This may shock you, but I'm going to defer to you more than usual this week because I have trouble giving star ratings to camp movies, and I don't mean summer camp movies. I mean like Rocky Horror camp movies.
Yeah.
Because
It's
the way I rate movies is based on how effectively, how much they achieve what they were trying to achieve. Whereas
right.
with a camp movie, oftentimes they are good in spite of what they were trying to achieve. If that makes sense.
Yes, that is very much kind of camp.
Right. So
and
I kind of short circuit like your little robot there when
he's doing great. He's doing fine. He's a perfect
sorry,
baby
movie
boy.
bot. I was cheap. That was a cheap shot. I take it back. When I try to come up with a rating for movies like this. So I'm going to defer to you a little bit here.
Yeah, this will be interesting. So I love schlock. I love crap. I love camp. And I would say in that specific genre, right? Sleepaway Camp is a 4-star.
Okay.
It's very watchable, of like, if you're getting into like, what's a trashy, schlocky movie, Sleepaway Camp, you're going to have a great time. That's going to deliver exactly what you want, 4 stars. Now, if we're talking in the broader scheme of movies, this is not a 4-star film. Are you kidding me? It was made for $350,000 and no one here's ever acted in a movie, right? I feel comfortable in a 2.5, 3 area. Personally, I would go 3. If you think 2.5 is more correct, that's fine.
I was not prepared to go any higher than 3, but I'm okay with 3. For me, it was hovering around a 2.5, 3, even for me.
I think, it's 2.5. I like 2.5 because it's not about, I want to accurately communicate. It's not a good movie. It's not a good movie, quote unquote.
But we're giving it the heart for sure.
I'm giving it the heart. This is an all-time favorite for me.
Yeah, this is a heart.
I love.
Look, if you want to go 3, 2.5.
No, I think I like 2.5 because the thing about schlock is also you don't want it to be fucking great. It's supposed to be in the 2.5 zone. This is a 4-star 2.5 movie. And I think anyone who's into these kinds of movies would agree with that. And that's, that sounds like the review to me. This is a 4-star 2.5 movie.
2.5 star movie.
2.5 star movie. And Aunt Martha is what lives in the void of my nightmares. That's what I have to say about that. Sleepaway Camp. Perfect. Boom! Locked! Added to the big movie gun, baby. We gotta add it to some lists here.
Yeah.
We've of course we've added Sleepaway Camp to baseball movies.
Yep.
Any movie that has a baseball scene is now a baseball movie
right now.
And it will be ranked among baseball movies.
It's number 1 right now because Mortal Kombat famously cut its baseball scene.
I can't wait till we get to. We will inevitably have to cover Twilight, which
Johnny Cage hits what would have been a home run, but Scorpion was like, "Get over here" to the ball and pulled it in.
If only. Slashers, number 1 right now. We will inevitably cover more slashers. I gotta say, this is, as far as slashers go for me, I think this is a fun one.
It's number 1 right now.
It's a junky genre. Original song. Sleepaway Camp has an original song.
Yeah, I'm putting this at 2 right now. It's a banger.
It does. Fuck.
It does. And Street Fighter and Meatballs don't really
kind of had the Meatball one stuck in my head.
Oh. Doesn't mean it's good though.
Doesn't mean it's good. And Sleepaway Camp, it's a 2.5 star song that's a 5-star song.
It hits at the perfect moment of that final freeze frame, right?
Yes.
Turns red or whatever, and it's like,
yes.
Yeah, baby.
Man, look at our rankings here. We're tough critics. All these movies are important.
We've had we didn't pick masterpieces to start with. We'll get to them.
We should do a pretty good movie.
We don't only cover bad movies, I promise, on this show. We're going to cover some really fucking good ones.
Are we judging the titles of movies? No,
opening
titles.
No, the opening titles.
I quite like the opening title sequence of this.
This is
for the song? Camp. This is for... What's that?
No, this is for opening credits, like right.
Yeah.
Opening titles. So this is with the abandoned camp, right?
Abandoned camp. It's fall. We slow pan through the camp, and then it ends on the sign, and it says that it is for sale. I think that's great.
This is after. This is like what happened here, right?
Right. It's
That's
good.
the vibe
It's
I'm getting.
evocative.
Yeah.
For me, this is I mean, you ultimately can't beat fucking Mortal Kombat, right?
Not yet. No, I'll put it above Street Fighter. Street Fighter's is good too, but I'll put it above there.
I quite like Sleepaway Camp's opening credits.
Yeah, no, it's creepy.
Back to lists. Yikes.
Or yikes. Number one, baby.
Number one.
If this
We
is
have-
ever getting knocked off the perch of yikes, not for a long time, man.
We have a new world heavyweight champion.
Got the
In
belt.
Yikes. Great. No contest.
No. I mean, and Meatball's got some yikes in it, man.
Yeah,
Like, it was
man.
a blowout.
Inspiring sports speeches, unfortunately not.
No.
Summer camp movies. I personally prefer this to Meatballs.
Yes. Yep. I would put it above Meatballs. I mean, if Bill Murray was in this movie, it would have been a masterpiece, but
Goddamn, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Unfortunately, no Van Damme, not based on a video game, not an action film. So all that's left, I believe, is the ranking of the movies. Meatballs didn't rank the ranking of the movies.
oh, it
I
did.
must
We
not
just
have hit
messed
save.
up. Yeah. I mean, Meatballs was number one, and then so this is going to take number one.
Let's make sure Meatballs gets in there. This is the wrong Meatballs, but that's fine.
Is this the first time Sleepaway Camp has topped any kind of best of list?
I think so. But yeah, this is number one, baby. Sleepaway Camp, reigning champ. Best movie we've covered on the show so far.
And then Meatballs was between Sleepaway Camp and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Let's have the correct Meatballs.
This is important. This is important work. This is
the heart of
canon.
the show, baby. Great.
No,
Look at
Meatballs
us.
is above Mortal Kombat.
Meatballs is above Mortal Kombat? Yeah.
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 There we go.
Correct.
All right.
I'm just gonna do one more cursory look, and then all right. Oh man, I'm coming aboard. The lists are good.
If we do this show long enough, it's going to be insane trying to remember these different movies.
Heart of the
in
show,
these-
baby.
all these
It's the heart of the
categories.
show.
Yeah.
That's the big movie canon, baby.
Luckily, we have MovieBot there to help us.
Right. Look, see? Aw.
That's not the real. That's not the real MovieBot.
Aw. That's great. Coming together. Look at my boys. My boys are coming together.
Oh my gosh.
So we have one more movie left in our Summer
Oh yeah.
Camp-a-Thon. Gonna be a really fun one. We are going to, I have a slide here, but then I stopped the screen share. What a pain in the ass. We're doing Ernest Goes to Camp.
Ernest, man.
Ernest
You know
Goes
he's
to
going
Camp.
to camp. This is the first Ernest movie. Ernest Goes to Camp.
Is it? I was wondering that.
Yep, the original motion picture wherein Ernest gets introduced to the cinematic world. He was on TV in
Right.
a series of shorts and commercials and things, but this is, we'll get into that, I'm sure.
Well, we will. I'm sure we will learn all about Jim Varney and Ernest and why he's going to camp. We should have a delightful time with that. I'm really looking forward to deep diving into it. Guys, This is Big Movie Canon. We talked about Sleepaway Camp this week. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next week, Wednesday at midnight, right here at youtube.com/Brian Zach. Brian Zach, do all the YouTube stuff. Leave a comment. Watch it. Hit the like button. You were pointing at
Midnight
me?
Eastern time.
Midnight
9
Eastern time.
p.m.
I'm sorry.
Pacific
East Coast,
time.
Best Coast. But even though that doesn't rhyme, no, it's because rhyming sucks. West Coast, East Coast is the best coast, and West Coast can suck my dick. Zach, you have
If the
a
West
news-
Coast did suck your dick, you would enjoy it because the West Coast is really good at everything.
I mean, that's great.
I have a I have a Substack. It's called The Heathen Reads the Bible, wherein I, a non-believer, read the Bible and recap it every week with drawings and jokes for your enjoyment. I'm on hiatus right now, but you can catch up. There's, I think, 15 entries. So get on there and subscribe. It's a lot of fun. If you can laugh at the Bible, you will enjoy it.
Gorgeous. Once again, do all the YouTube stuff. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it.
Do
Thank
it.
you.
Do
Thank you.
it.
We appreciate it.
Do it.
We'll be back next week. MovieBot, do you have a final thought, a thing you want to say, something you want to leave us with?